Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online and to Elsweyr, or the northern part of it at least. In the last episode we ventured westward from Rimmen to this little lovely town of Riverhold and found that Abnothan was calling for our aid. It seems that some power surges have been discovered close to the town, and Abnothan wants us to discover what these power surges actually are. And he has a suspicion that Sir Catwell, that we've met before, is involved somehow. But before we do that, we do have a couple of quests here in Riverhold to take on. We got Mizzik Thunderboots, that's an awesome name, and we got Qa'Rajh, who's probably in that building, I'm guessing. Right, so let's see what Mizzik has in store for us.
Greetings, Walker. A crowded
Hello.
marketplace. A chance
Cool
meeting.
hat.
Unexpected, unannounced. And perhaps just the thing this one needs to solve a most curious investigation. Mizzik Thunderboots, at your service.
Greetings, you mentioned an investigation.
Abduction, to be precise. No ransom, no demands, no obvious suspects or motives. Just a heartbroken father and a missing young lady. But that is why Mizzik was hired, yes? He steps in when all other justice fails.
So you've been hired to find
This
someone.
one searches for Cynthia, daughter of Ishu. However, Mizzik's inquiries have led to nothing but dead ends. And with the young lady's safety on the line, the sooner this investigation is solved, the better.
I can help you with your investigation.
Fated partnership. Fortuitous for this one, yes? You should speak to Ishu first. See if he has any new information for us. His house is just south of the marketplace. Can't miss it.
I mean, this town isn't much else than the marketplace, so I want to know more about the client Ishu.
Humble Qa'Rajh of moderate wealth. Seems to keep to himself. No enemies, no debts. No reason why he would be targeted. Yet just a few days ago, his daughter, Cynthia, was taken in the dead of night.
And you mentioned there's been no ransom?
If Mizzik did not know better, he would say that it was an intimidation tactic. Perhaps even an act of revenge against Ishu. But who would wish this cruelty against such a kind Qa'Rajh?
And the town guards have been no help?
Dismissed Ishu's claim, believing that the young lady has merely run away. A most vexing call, truth be told. From all that Ishu has told this one, Cynthia is a most sweet Qa'Rajh, not one to make her father worry.
Tell me more about your career as an investigator.
Qa'Rajh of action. Well, he does not wish to merely boast of his prowess.
I really like his dress.
Prove such skill. Just as soon as we have a little more to go on, of course.
You seem pretty confident. Why do you need my
This one will
assistance?
confess, while Mizzik is confident in his skills of investigation, he struggles with the more alarming situations his line of work often entails. Such as when large people threaten him with very sharp daggers. Not
Someone
this
threatened you?
investigation, thank the moons. Well, not yet. That is where your expertise comes along, yes? Your bravery. This one's cunning, and a few good leads are all we need to solve this mystery.
Fair enough. I was also curious about your rather
It's a
interesting
good
name.
name, no? Mizzik Thunderboots. When scoundrels hear the footsteps of his boots, they will quake in fear.
That doesn't seem like the best quality for an investigator to have.
Perhaps you are right. Not very subtle, is it?
Interesting. Okay. So that is our current active quests. Now, if we take a look at the map, just zooming out a bit, we can see that the power surges are right outside Riverhold. Very close by. Well, seeing that we aren't going far away, sometimes the side quest sends you to the other ends of the map and back just to deliver a message. I think this is fine. Right, let's see what Qa'Rajh. Oh, no, not in there. That is locked off. Is she in here then, or is it? Ah, that looks openable. House of Histories. Is that like a hall of stories in Skyrim, or? I think she is right above us. A Dainril. Now, I have already searched these bookshelves and looted what was to loot here, so that is why I am not doing that right now. The Kingdom's Exhibit. Well, if that leads upstairs, I'm okay with it. It leads downstairs.
We don't have a choice, Izanji.
And what? You expect us to just stroll into an Akaviri crypt? Be reasonable.
Well, if we don't recover those mural pieces, who will?
That sounds like a cue for me.
House of Histories.
Ooh,
You'll find
pretty
no
dress.
grander collection of curiosities and memorabilia in all of Elsweyr. I would offer you a tour, but we're currently investigating a most unfortunate theft. An ancient
What was stolen?
book called the Rithana di Renada, otherwise known as the Song of Kingdoms. It chronicles the time when Elsweyr was 16 united kingdoms working in harmony. Unfortunately, it was shattered when the kingdoms entered into conflict.
So
Yes,
the mural is
into
broken.
Exactly 16 pieces. My brother and I found and restored each and every one. And then, just as we were about to put all the pieces together again, they were stolen. Who would even do such a thing?
I can help you find the missing mural
Thank you
pieces.
for offering to help. Oddly enough, the thief did leave a note mentioning a grave of snake men. I suspect it refers to the tomb of the serpents, an old Akaviri crypt. Hopefully that is where you will find the missing pieces.
Isn't it rather odd that the thief left a
Yes,
clue?
it is. But that clue is all we have at the moment. It actually reminds me of the old Khajiiti legend, Rajin and a trail of ink. Perhaps our thief is a fan of the trickster god. Wouldn't be too surprising.
We did have an encounter with Rajin back in Grathwood, and unfortunately that wasn't the most pleasant experience, to say the least. In fact, it was a story about how he cajoled and eventually raped another god, just because he could, apparently. I made a big rant about that story quest because it was very poorly written. Right.
He was
Who
a
is
renowned
Rashid?
thief who possessed the ring of Khajiiti, which allowed him to be invisible, silent, and quick. He ascended to become an immortal trickster god and patron to thieves. Rajin and the Trail of Ink is but one of his many legends.
Can you tell me the
Many
tale?
moons ago, when Rajin was still but a thief and not yet a god, he met a beautiful soldier named Captain Nasuna. He was captivated by Nasuna's beauty and skill, but she scorned all of his advances. So, Rajin set out to woo her. Nasuna
How
died
did he woo
a
her?
merchant's estate. 5 times Rajin entered this estate, stealing an item and hiding it elsewhere. He left clues behind for the captain, daring her to recover what he stole. And each time she prevailed, for she was as clever as he.
How was that
Rajin
supposed to
was
woo
proving
her?
himself. By stealing these items, he showed his cunning. By hiding them away, he showed his honor. By leaving clues, he showed his respect. And it worked. Nasuna was won over and agreed to be his lover.
Well, it sounds like the good Rasheen had plenty of birds in his pockets, so to say. But what does that have to do with your thief leaving a clue
As
behind?
I said, many thieves wish to emulate the great Rajin. Leaving clues at the scene of the crime is one way to demonstrate their cleverness. Perhaps it is so with whoever stole the mural. Let us hope.
Tell me more about this mural.
The Rinala was created during a time of peace between the 16 kingdoms. It represented the unity of the Khajiiti people.
But you said it was shattered.
The kingdoms did not last. The mural was shattered into 16 pieces, one for each kingdom. No one knows how it was so perfectly broken. Was it the clan leaders? Perhaps punishment from divine spirits? It is all a mystery.
And why do you want to restore the mural now?
Elsweyr faces many dangers now. More than ever, the Khajiit must band together. I hoped that the Rithana de Renada would inspire just that. After all, it represents a time when all Khajiit lived in harmony.
Now, I'm no treasure hunter. Oh, and you'll also notice that I managed to change my outfit so that we now look less like a plague doctor and more like an actual Khajiit. With Elsweyr garbs on and all. Though these are just prosthetics and not the actual armor that my character is wearing. Now, I am no geologist and I'm no archaeologist, but this looks more like a door. With this being a button of sorts, one could imagine that when all the murals have been collected, and I expect that those are found all over Elsweyr, I would certainly hope that they aren't found elsewhere than Elsweyr. Yeah, get it? Because that will be a long quest. Then something would happen to this thing in the middle, and perhaps the door would open. It might not, and it might just be me overthinking this, but it might actually be as... What? The thieves' riddle. What you've sought to mend has been spirited away to the grave of snake men. Ha! That doesn't really say much, like... It's equal to leaving a single letter behind without any other kinds of riddles. Right, now we don't want any of these quests active, but we do want... Nope. 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 There we go. Ishu. He is not in there. Oh. Well, there's lots of cats in here, and I don't mean Khajiit. Hello, Indago. Hello, Sweetclaw. Hello, Snowfall. Hello, Mishka. Hello, Parsnip. That's an odd name for a cat. And hello, Sasha. Are there more? Oh, yes. Hello, Medvik. There's a lot of cats here. Snappy, be nice. Datus. Oh,
Are you
Ishu.
sure about this one, Cynthia? Has she been found?
I'm working with Mizzik to find your daughter. Any details you can share would help. I have a feeling that it is not actually a daughter, but in fact one of his house
Of
cats.
course. Cynthia was taken in the dead of night. This one has received no ransom, yet he fears the worst. She is a very beautiful Qa'Rajh, you see. Ishu believes that the captors may mean to sell her.
Does she have any identifying
Cynthia has
features?
a long, glossy coat, soft as the richest of silks. Her eyes are bright yellow, like the honeyed moons. Ah, and she always wears a gold necklace.
And there's no one you suspect? Or perhaps someone who may
No
have seen what
suspects,
happened?
No, but someone who may have spotted something? There is a wood elf who tends to stay up well into the night, always singing and dancing, that one. If anyone saw something unusual the night Cynthia was taken, it might be her.
Alright, I'll
Wood
try
elf's
talking
name
to
is
this
Mel?
singing wood elf.
Yes, that's it. Mel the Musical, she always calls herself. You can usually find her toward the north end of town near the Sand Gardens. Ishu will pray for your swift success.
I have a few questions, if you
I'll
don't
find
mind.
this one's darling
Feeling like
Cynthia.
Inspector Columbo
Ishu
here.
will answer any question you ask.
Tell me more about
Cynthia
Cynthia.
is a willful child. A tad spoiled, this one admits. Ishu dotes on her. The town guard, they do not understand. They say, oh, perhaps she has wandered off, they say. Perhaps she is lost. Such foolishness. How can they be so uncaring?
Well, they are in the middle of setting up a major plot to overthrow Queen Qa'Rajh, so that might be why they have other things than a missing house cat to worry about. If that is actually the case. If it was a missing person, I think it would be a different case. Don't worry, Mizzik and I won't give up.
Thank you. May bright moons light your path. Ishu will prepare a feast for Cynthia's return, yes? Perhaps some fish. Ah, yes. Fish is her favorite. This one can already hear her contented purrs.
Tell me more about this singing
Mel
wood
arrived in
elf.
Riverhold a few seasons ago. Makes a living begging for gold as she sings and dances. She has woken up Ishu more than once banging that drum of hers. Still, we chat occasionally. She is kind, if not a bit eccentric. Mel does not
eccentric.
have a home in the traditional sense, so you will often find her sleeping in the stables and bathing in the public fountains. But who is Ishu to judge, eh? We all have our oddities.
Well, sounds like it's a bard. Alright. Search for Mel the Musical. Again, I could take out my horse and I could switch to a more fitting mount, but I feel that... Oh,
Oh, what do you know? A customer.
you're a merchant of sorts?
Salutations. Mel the Musical at your service. Are you
Cool,
here for
cool
a
tattoos.
performance?
Actually, I'm investigating the abduction of Ishu's
Ishu,
daughter.
the Qa'Rajh with all the cats? That old coot is sweet as honey jagger, but a bit off if you ask me. Shame about his daughter, though. No one should have to go through that.
Do you know
If
anything
you're
that might
looking
help
for
the
trouble,
investigation?
Tajiri's your girl. I've seen her with all sorts of indecent folk lately. Always shifty eyes on those ones, I tell you. She tends to spend a lot of time behind the stables lately, if you catch my drift.
I'll head to the stables
And hey,
next then.
if you're looking for some entertainment for your next soiree, make sure to seek me out. You won't regret it.
Tell me more about
She's a gambler
Tajiri.
with a lot of friends in a lot of places. And you know, who am I to judge? Business is business after all. but as of late, she just seems to be getting more and more suspicious. In fact, there's been a lot of that in Riverhold. Suspicious
A lot of what?
activity. People who I ain't ever seen before, going about town at all hours. I mean, I may stay up well past most people's bedtime, but I'm a musician, comes with the territory. And these new folks aren't bards, that's for sure.
That's a very pretty looking sword you have there. So is this... Oh yes, everything here is sand. Oh. That seems important. Don't think I visited this place the last time. Well, it's up. Hop. What? Beaks? Ah. I thought it was a log at first, but then it started moving. So it probably wasn't a log. Search behind the stables. Now I hope we won't catch someone red-handed. Or in this case, red-tailed, if you catch what I'm saying. Well, that would be interesting. I really love the designs of this place. Yep. Ooh. Yep. Oh. Tajiri's note. Seems our old badger friend is napping again. Maybe we should pay him a visit. The trip could prove sweeter than you think. Tea. So what was this for?
Find anything of interest. The stables, Developed a sudden interest in horsemanship, Walker?
I found this hidden note. I suspect the gambler Tajiri wrote it.
Code. A napping badger, eh? Sounds familiar. Ah, yes. The sleeping badger is a rock formation just south of Riverhold. But this bit about the sweet trip, that Mizzik doesn't understand.
Oh, Mizzik, you poor, you subtle, innocent child. Well, could be worth investigating this rock
Mizzik will
formation
mark
at
it
the
on
very least.
your map, Walker. Feel free to lead the way. And perhaps this is a good time to mention that this one is not so skilled in violent situations, should trouble find us. But that is where your expertise comes in handy, yes?
Got it. Let's head to the sleeping rock formation. Right. Well, that's actually... I actually like that. An NPC said... Oh. That guy is big! I mean, I have talked to him before, but I keep getting surprised about the different races of Qa'Rajh. Let's see where we're actually going. Before we... Oh! Oh, that's a dragon. Huh. It's very close to a power surge. I don't like the fact that there's a dragon that close by. That spells trouble, if nothing else. Okay. Well, I like the fact that he's an NPC that flat out says, I can't fight, but, well, we need to do this together. Rather than... Hello? What are you? Well, I have no business killing you, so... Probably a vulture, judging from the... Oh. Hello? A dune ripper. Looks relatively dangerous. Scaly and large. There's some light over there. That's not what we have to go, though. So... Oh, it's right between the roads. I thought that was a dragon, but... I mean, the dragon is above somewhere, but obviously. But, yeah, I just saw the wings and was just like, nope, 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 I'm not dealing with that. Huh. It's a very lush area. In this... Seeing how lush this is... I thought the dragon was moving, but, well... I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Seeing how lush this northern part of Elsweyr is, which is supposed to be dry badlands, according to the law, then I would really, really look forward to see Palatina, the... What? Set adder. That's a winged serpent. Well, it's cool, but it's not really hostile. Oh! Ruddy Fang Tempest, Ruddy Fang Mender. Well, they have red outlines, which... Oh, and a goat. Well, I don't believe a goat is hostile. Okay, let's avoid them. So the Mender, I'm assuming, is a healer. Well, oh. Ruddy Fang Champion. Alright, well, it looks like we got a fight on our hands. Right.
Oh dear.
Heal me! Get there!
Flappy, come to my aid. Yeah. Nope, you do not.
I'm hurt!
No one's healing the healer. And the healer goes down. Snappy, I need you to do a little bit more work here.
Mizzik needs to stop doing that.
Stop doing what? Oh well. So what else is here? Oh, a cart. Roger Fang, watch out. Watch this!
Apologies. This one is fine.
Well, I can provide healing. Oh, bottled
These
scuba.
vagrants must be smugglers. Mizzik is all right. That necklace must belong
Ooh,
to
gold
Cynthia.
necklace.
Come, let us speak away from this place.
Oh. Huh? Ooh, there's another quest. Ah! Oh, we got more Ruddy Fang. Well, I don't think I need... Oh, what is that? A harpy. Not the most dangerous creature, it seems. Okay, Mizzik, what do you think of all this?
A missing daughter, a hidden note, and now a band of skooma smugglers. This investigation becomes messier with every step we take. This one is
Smugglers
unsure,
want with Ishu.
though it is possible Ishu may be hiding something. Still, our priority should be to investigate the gambler who wrote that note. Tajiri was her name, yes? That does ring a bell or two. If Tajiri is a gambler,
Why should we
it's
search?
likely we can find her at the local tavern. Mizzik will head there at once and see what he can dig up. Meet this one at the Banished Regrets Inn.
Alright, I'll meet you there. Well, where is the Banished Regrets? Oh, Geode's Embraced. Oh, Song of Kingdoms. Nope. Is it in... Where's that at? Oh, the dragon is moving! Well, that's... ugh. What's this? Woundgrave Fane. Oh, that's an purchasable DLC. Ah, no thank you. Trial. Nah. So, oh, it's back in Riverhold. Well, given that we are this close to a power surge, let's go for those right now. So we go to the map, and we make this an active location. Right. Investigate power surge location.
No, Azazi. Never
What?
touch a Daedric monster, especially a dead one.
Don't be such a nervous netch. The dead can't hurt us. But where do you think it came from?
It stinks of Cold Harbor. Perhaps one of the Usurper Queen's lackeys summoned it, yes?
Don't touch the
that's
dead
actually a pretty
thing,
decent theory.
Deguna tells me. Like I don't know how to handle a Daedric corpse. I wonder what killed it, though. Maybe it ran afoul of a dragon.
Can I speak to you? You seem the more reasonable of these two.
What a stench! That's the stink of Cold Harbor, Walker. How such a fearsome and dangerous creature ended up dead beneath our favorite rocky outcropping, this one does not wish to speculate. Only an extremely powerful mage could summon such a monster.
Alright, well, you seem to, again, be the more reasonable. Should we try and take on a Dune Ripper? Ah, why the heck not? Oh, what is that? It burrows. Well, that does not seem all that effective. It does seem, however, that the Dune River has a fairly high amount of hit points. And that it is taking a while for me as a not a big damage dealer to take out. It's alright though. Oh. And lie down! Again? Oh, it does a tail whip when it comes up from the ground. Still. Ooh, nice going, Flabby. Okay, so they're just basically a tough armored creature. Alright, that's good to know. What do we got there? A badger and... I'm seeing a surprisingly little amount of... there's two of them. Not that I don't think I'd be able to take them on. They don't really have any powerful attacks. But... I don't see a reason going out of my way to take them on. I mean, other than leveling up. But we are not in a big rush for that. Is that another Dune Ripper? Okay, so they are fairly common. Now they do happen to be very close to where the next power surge is. That is unfortunate. Well, I will take them on if they decide to attack. Oh, those three. Can I? Ooh, mountain flower. Ah, probably shouldn't. Not yet, at least. I can do all the stuff with alchemy and crafting once I'm done with this, with the storylines, basically. Okay. Oh, what are you? Honor. Foul-smelling sack. Rotten turkey leg. What? What else is here? Water skin. I happen to be a... Purger of water. That does look a lot like the pot that Caldwell wears on his head as a makeshift helmet. I haven't seen any hidden treasures, or I think I've only spotted one piece of ore lying about. Oh, that's the sky shard. What is this place actually? Qa'Rajh. Oh, well, what? What? Oh, where do you come from? Whoop. Bop. Oh, there was an archer too. Didn't even see that. Whoop. Get out of that. You can take that. Take him, Flappy. There you go. Weaken him up and whoop. These projected attacks, you really gotta do something new with those. Haven't met a lot of rogues here yet, but I'm assuming they do the same as trying to jump over me and, well, being pretty obvious about the jumping part. What is that out there? A heron. I was about to say, what kind of mythical creature is that, but no, it's just a bird. Ooh. Seems we have to go over the rock. Aha! So sky shards are also a part of Elsweyr. Well, why wouldn't they be? I mean, they are in every single territory. Whoop! Oh, a skill point. I didn't know I was at 2 out of 3, but, well, I will definitely take it. And I will also take these runestones. Again, for the sake of crafting, which I'm not going to do right now, but I can do it afterwards. Now the problem is that Riverhold doesn't have any merchants. Well, it do have merchants, but it doesn't have a bank. And it doesn't... that... Oh, a dire wolf. Well... more like a dead wolf. Potato, potato, you know? Shabop! So the power surge is right behind this gnarled old tree. Oh! Oh. What? A fell runner. Looks like a large ostrich. Well, definitely one bard here. Flappy? Yes, you do have a nice butt, but that is not what I wanted to search. Squad Commander Pantheos, both Her Majesty Queen Qa'Rajh and her court necromancer Zumok Foom have detected a series of unknown surges of magical energy uncomfortably close to Rimmond's western borders. You also immediately divert your squad and investigate the locations indicated on the accompanying map. You are to investigate each area, note any unusual creatures or occurrences, and capture any bystanders for interrogation. To be clear, Her Majesty wants them alive. Failure is not an option. Lieutenant Lipida, 1st Qa'Rajh Legion. So the Qa'Rajh Legion...
I watched you go from location to location, just like the man with the pot on his head. Are you one of the soldiers intent on digging up every plot of land? Or are you simply a deviant who enjoys skulking and slinking through the wilderness? Do not play innocent with me, stranger. You must be working with that pale, gaunt
Guilty as charged.
with the ridiculous mustache.
On the last part, that is.
Else would you be
what man with the pot on
places
his
that
head?
he did? Unless... Are you an agent of the Usurper Queen? Qa'Rajh.
Yep, Sir Caldwell.
Imperial who conquered Rimmon and falsely claimed to be its queen. Do not feign ignorance, outsider. I had just about enough of that when I talked to the man with the pot on his head. You sound as confused as he was. Kept talking to his pet lizard bird like he expected it to answer. The last I saw, he
Where
had
did the man with the pot on his
you'll
head
find
go?
him in that direction, and south of Riverhold. Just stop skulking around.
I mean, I like skulking. Right, I'll just go find the man with the pot on his head. Find the outsider with a pot on his head. I like that. I like that a lot. Where was I? I got completely sidetracked by this. So where are we actually? Oh, we're on the road leading out of Elsweyr. Well, we might have to follow it and just see if there should be any treasures near the border. I don't think there will be, but, well, you never know. Well, if you have played it, you probably do, but I haven't, so I don't. What have you killed here? Have you killed a fell runner? Pop! Where are you running to? Nice jump? Question mark? Oh. Dwarven girdle. Sure. I really should wash my inventory. I'm starting to get that problem again. Now there is... Oh. Qa'Rajh archers. Ooh. Don't really want to tangle with them unless... Well, unless they're guarding a... Unless they're guarding a sky shard, then I very much do want to tangle with them. But... Oh, what? We got some people here that don't look to be... No, they're not outlined in red, so they're probably... So they are fine. Not probably, they are. Snappy, don't do anything stupid. Clementus Liore and Kagasma. Are they playing games about something? Probably. Oh, that's a cool looking gate.
Can't you just let
See, what is this?
Qa'Rajh enjoy himself?
Yanibar. My Qa'Rajh. Very close to my name. I mean, you're snatching up my name, so no. Oh, heavy sack. What? Oh. I was like, what? Why is the Thieves Guild treasure trove this obvious out in the open? That's because it was not, in fact, a Thieves Guild treasure trove. So where will this actually lead? This would lead to Reaper's March. Well, we don't really have any business going there. What we do, but that is not for now. And right. So where? So that would take us back to here. So swinging by the inn first would probably be the wiser one. Oh, it interrupted me cutting this wood. Right. Well, in the next episode, which means next Sunday, we shall see what Mizzik have found at the Banished Regrets. We shall also, hopefully, find the man with the pot on his head. So, until then, take... Great! I was making an outro here. Alright, nice jump. Ow. I was blocking. Right. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. In the next episode, which is next... Ugh, that's rather disgusting. In the next episode, which will be next Sunday, we shall discover, hopefully, what secrets and what mysteries lie in wait in the dunes. Until then, take care.